Numerical reasoning hiring test measures candidates' ability to effectively work with numbers. Typically, numerical reasoning test contains number pattern questions, profit and loss questions, math problems questions, calculations, fractions, exchange rate, and money questions.
Hi there, this is Vadim Mikhalenko, and in this video I'll share with you how to pass an employment assessment test. In this video, I will share with you sample questions we see on the tests. I will have some questions for you to try, and I'll show you tips, tricks, and hacks on how to get ready and pass the test. I will also share with you some additional test resources that might benefit you and might help you to get ready for the test quickly.
In this video, we will cover top 15 numerical reasoning test questions, giving you examples from each individual category. In addition to questions, we will cover answers and solutions. We'll also share with you resources and next steps to get you ready for the interview and hiring assessment test.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Vadim Mikhalenko, and I have MBA and master's degree in computer science. I have been helping people for more than 25 years to get hired and find jobs. I have founded howtoanalyzedata.net website with only intent to help people get employment. This site helped a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure it will help you as well.
In this video tutorial, you will have everything you need to get ready and pass the test. I'll show you sample test questions with answers and explanations. I will have practice questions for you to answer. I'll share with you tips, tricks, hacks, and techniques that work now to get you ready for the test. And I'll share with you some additional test resources to get you prepared quickly. And now, let's go ahead and jump right to the questions. Now let's look at the question which you frequently see as part of different aptitude and psychometric tests. Which of these amounts is the largest? $1,247, $12, $13, $1,250. Let's see if you can get this one right. Seems like an obvious choice here, but sometimes people get confused because you see numbers in thousands and then you see numbers in just a single and double digits. So the correct answer here is $13. $13 is the largest amount here. Let's recap. $1 is 100 cents, which means that $12 is an equivalent of 1,200 cents, and $13 is an equivalent of 1,300 cents. So the correct choice here is C, which is $13. I'm pretty sure you've nailed this question, but if you haven't, please make sure to check out my ebook with similar questions, and the link to the ebook is in the description of this video. Now let's look at another pattern type question. Which number should come next in the pattern? And then you have pattern of numbers 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So let's first determine what's the pattern here. Obviously there are 4 choices, but the result here is calculated based on the pattern that we would need to determine. Which one do you guys think is the right one here? Well, let's look. So we have 1, 1, and then 1 plus 1 equals 2. Then 1 plus 2 equals 3, then we have 2 plus 3 equals 5, and then you can kind of keep going. So to calculate the next number, it's basically the sum of the previous 2 numbers. So 8 plus 13 is 21. So the right choice here is choice B, which is 21. And this is the explanation, that the pattern here is really the sum of previous 2 numbers. Hopefully you've got this one right.
Let me give you a couple reasons why you might consider subscribing to online training for everyone.
State-of-the-art skills, tips, tricks, and techniques we share with you here on Online Training for Everyone will help you today and in the future. We use scientifically proven methodology to create videos that will help you learn faster and retain more materials. When you click the subscribe button now, you will become connected and will be the first one to receive automatic notifications when new video is released. Now let's look at the very tricky question, which is frequently used as part of a variety of different tests. Find the next value using the pattern, and you're presented with the patterns of values 36, 49, 64, 81, and you need to find the next number. You have 4 choices: 121, 100, 96, and 144. What do you think is the right choice here? Let's see if we can nail the answer. If you look closely, you see that there is a square pattern here. 6 by 6 is 36. 7 by 7 is 49. 8 by 8, 64. 9 by 9 is 81. Can you guess the next one? 10 by 10 is an equivalent of 100. Let's recap. So this is the square number series. 64 is the square of 8. 81 is the square of 9. And therefore, next number would be the square of 10. And square of 10 is 100. So the correct choice is B, 100. Hopefully your selection for the answer was correct. But in case you need to practice more with similar questions from the real tests, make sure to download my ebook with more practice questions using the link in the description of this video.
If you like the content, please give this video a big thumbs up. This tells us that you need more content like this, and we'll make sure that you get it in the future.
Here's another tricky question which can confuse you easily during the test. Bob is 6 years old and his sister is a half of his age. When Bob is 30, what would be the age of his sister? And there are 4 choices: 20, 15, 25, and 27. Which one do you think is right? And obviously, as you might have figured out, the correct answer is D, 27. Bob's sister is 3 when Bob is 6, and Bob becomes 30 after 24 years. And that's why his sister must be 27 years old. Another way to look at it, there is a 3-year difference. When Bob is 30, his sister would be 30 minus 3, which would be 27. Hopefully you've got this one right. And now it's your turn. Please make sure to post your answer in the comment section below this video so I can give you the grade. Here's the question for you to answer. Below chart shows the number of companies that provide services to different sectors of the economy. What is the percentage of the companies that provide their services to both agriculture and chemical sectors? And you have 4 choices here: 40%, 22%, 30%, and 25%. Please make sure to post your answer in the comment section below this video so I can give you the grade. Here's the question which tests your knowledge of working with negative numbers. Calculate minus 100 plus 45. Here, keep in mind that minus 100 is very tricky. Some people just don't see this minus sign right before the 100. And there are 4 choices: minus 145, 145, minus 55, and then 55. So what do you think is the right answer? And obviously the correct answer is C, which is minus 55. And the way we calculate this equation is we can move minus 100 after 45. So the new equation might look like this: 45 minus 100, which would be exactly minus 55. Hopefully you've got this one correctly as well. And now it's your turn. Please make sure to post your answer in the comment section below this video so I can give you the grade. Here's the question for you to answer. Find the missing value using the pattern. And you have pattern of numbers 1, 2, 2, 4, 8, value that's missing, and then 256. You need to choose one from the list. And the choices are 20, 32, 64, and 144. What do you think is the right answer here? Please make sure to post your answer in the comment section below this video so I can give you the grade. So here's the question, which is frequently used as part of numerical reasoning and logical reasoning tests. Find the next number of the below sequence. And you have series of numbers: 30, 29, 27, 24, 20, 15, and you have a choices, 4 different choices: 10, 9, 11, and 8. Which one do you think is right? And how would you even approach answering something like this? The key to answer something like this, in these types of questions in general, is to detect the pattern. So you see the pattern here is you increase the number every time you go from one number to the next. 30 is 1 more than 29, and 27 is 2 more than 29. 24 is 3 more than 27, 20 is 4 more than 24, and 15 is 5 more than 20. So the next difference would be 6, and 15 minus 6 would be 9. Let's recap. So next number in the sequence is less than the current number. 29 is less than 30, 27 is 2 less than 29, and 24 is 3 less than 27. And you can continue the sequence once you detect it. And final number must be 6 less than 15, which is 9. So the correct answer is B, which is 9. Hopefully you've got this one right. When we were just starting our mission, we wanted to pick the name that would best describe our values. And this is the main reason why we picked howtoanalyzedata.net, because the core of our mission is covering questions how and why in every video that we make. Make sure you consider this when you're making your own decision whether to subscribe to the channel or not. Because online training for everyone is one of the few channels that provides you with the real answers. So let's look at another tricky question. What number is the best match? And we have 8 to 4 would be 10 to question mark. So what do you think is the right one here? Let's look at the answer. The best answer here is 4 is the half of 8. So the question mark would be half of 10. And in that case, half of 10 is 5. So that's the number you should choose. Now, the tricky part of this question, some people may mistakenly select 20, which would be double of 10. So make sure you recognize this and don't make this mistake. Hopefully you've got this one right.
Can I ask you to do me a favor? If you know someone who will benefit from this material and looking for the job, please share this content with them. I really appreciate it. This will help them find the jobs quickly. Thank you very much.
Now let's continue and get you ready for the assessment test. And now let's look at the answer to the question, which is very frequently used as part of aptitude tests, math reasoning, abstract reasoning, and logical reasoning tests. The exchange rate for converting US dollars to Chinese yuans is 6.27. How much is 1,000 Chinese yuans are worth in US dollars? And you have 4 choices: 6,270, 627, 1,594, or $159.40. Which one do you think is the correct choice here? Let's see if you can nail this question. To get to the answer to this question, you need to reverse the exchange rate. Exchange rate of converting Chinese yuans to US dollars is 1 divided by 6.27, which is an equivalent of 0.1594, which means that the value of 1,000 of Chinese yuans in US dollars is equivalent of 0.1594 multiplied by 1,000, which is $159.40. So the correct choice is D. Hopefully your selection for this answer was correct. And now it's your turn. Please make sure to post your answer in the comment section below this video so I can give you the grade. Here is the question for you to answer. You need to find the last number using the pattern: 2, 6, 12, 20, 30, 42, and then the missing number. And the choices are 60, 64, 52, or 56. Which one do you think is the right answer here? Please make sure to post your answer in the comment section below this video so I can give you the grade. Now let's look at the tricky question, which is frequently used as part of math reasoning and abstract reasoning tests. There are 28 women and 21 men attending online webinar. What is the ratio of women to the total number of people? And there are 4 choices: 4 to 7, 4 to 3, 5 to 7, and 28 to 21. Which one do you think is the right answer? The tricky part about this question is that there are choices B and D, which represent the ratio of women to men. But this is not what needs to be calculated here, because ratio of women to total number of people need to be captured. Let's look at the correct answer. Total ratio of women to men is 4 to 3. But the ratio of women to total number of people is 4 to 7, which represented by 28 to 49. And 49 is calculated as the sum of all people, 28 women and 21 men. So the correct answer is A, 4 to 7. I'm pretty sure you nailed this question.
Let me give you a couple reasons why you might consider subscribing to online training for everyone.
Knowing latest assessment test questions and answers helps you to get ready for the interview and assessment test and improves your job mobility. We share with you latest questions asked during the interview. You get access to the daily challenge question. You see questions and answers people posting in the comment section of this video, and you get access to other people's experiences. You also have opportunity to help other people by answering their questions. We have a community of great people already subscribed to this channel, and these people are here ready to help you with the challenges you are experiencing. Subscribing to online training for everyone is an exciting opportunity to get ahead in your career. Thank you for your time and consideration, and looking forward to have you as a member in this channel. Now let's continue and get you ready for the assessment test. Now let's look at the tricky question which you frequently see as part of the test. If you take away a whole dollar from $159.24, how many cents are left? And you have four choices: 158.24, 15,824, choice C 59.24, and choice D 158. Which one do you think is right here? Let's see how we can answer this question correctly. The best way to answer it is to convert $1 into 100 cents, which means that $159.24 would be an equivalent of 15,924 cents. After taking $1 out of 15,924, we will get to 15,824 cents. So the correct choice here is B, 15,824. I'm pretty sure you nailed this question, but in case you have to practice more with similar questions from real tests, make sure to download my ebook with more practice questions using link in the description of this video.
Let's talk about best practices on how to get ready for employment assessment test.
If this option is available and you have a choice, try to schedule assessment test in the morning when you have highest levels of energy. Get a good night's sleep before the test. And please do not take the test if you're tired, since a lot of questions require your top mental energy performance. During the test, read each question carefully, ideally more than once. Questions are designed to be tricky, and each and every detail in the question might be important. If you have a choice, try to answer easy questions first. This would allow you to leave harder questions for the end, but you will get easy answers in and you will get the points for them. Try to validate your answers with more than one method. For example, if you do an Excel assessment test, you can do manual calculation. You can try to use formulas for calculations, use calculator, or use pivot tables to validate your answers. And last but not least, try not to guess the answers, as some providers deduct points for incorrect selections. And now let's look at the question which is frequently used as part of numerical reasoning tests. What is the number that is 1/2 of 1/4 of 1/10 of 800? And there are four choices: 20, 12, 5, and 10. How would you answer something like this? Let's go ahead and take a look. To answer this question, you need to do operations in reverse. So 1/10 of 800 is 80, and then 1/4 of 80 is 20, and 1/2 of 20 is 10. So the correct answer is D, 10. And let's recap. This is the explanation. To get to this answer, you need to go in reverse. 1/10 of 800 is 80, 1/4 of 80 is 20, and 1/2 of 20 is 10. So the correct answer is D. Hopefully you've got this one right.
Please make sure to check out available downloads in the description section of this video.
Let's look at assessment test question, which is frequently used as part of abstract reasoning, numerical reasoning, and logical reasoning tests. Emily buys a car for $9,000 and sells it for $12,000. Calculate approximate profit Emily has made in this transaction. 54% is the choice A, 40% choice B, choice C is 30%, and choice D is 44%. Which one do you think is the right answer here? First, to answer the question here, you need to calculate the actual profit. And the profit is $12,000 minus $9,000, which is equal to $3,000. Then you need to calculate the profit percentage, which is calculated by $3,000 divided by $9,000, because $9,000 is the original price. And the value here that you will get would be 30%. So choice C is correct. Let's recap. Original price for the vehicle was $9,000. Sale price was $12,000. Profit is $3,000 and is calculated as $12,000 minus $9,000. The profit is calculated as $3,000 divided by $9,000 and multiplied by 100, and is equivalent of 30%. So choice C is correct. Did you get this one right? Please share in the description of this video if you got this one correctly.
Please make sure to check out available downloads in the description section of this video.
All links to the downloads are available in the description of this video. Please make sure to consider ebooks and practice files, and also consider premium resources that helped other people to get prepared faster. Now let's continue and get you ready for the assessment test. Let's look at the question you might get as part of the interviewing with financial organizations. If exchange rate for US dollars is an equivalent of 0.62 euros, how many euros can you buy for $200? And there are four choices: 188 euros, 88 euros, 124 euros, and 176 euros. Which one do you think is right? A lot of times when answering this question, you may not have access to the calculator. So you may need to do the math in your head. To do the math in your head, the easiest way is to do it for $100. For $100, you'll be able to buy 62 euros. Then for $200, you'll be able to purchase double of that, which is 62 multiplied by 2, which equals 224. Let's recap. To answer this question, you need to multiply 200 by 0.62, which is an equivalent of 124. So choice D is the right answer. I'm pretty sure you nailed this question.
I would like to give you a tip. There are a lot of different providers that conduct employment assessment tests.
Most common providers that do assessment tests today are Indeed.com, IKM, SkillCheck, eSkills, Kenexa, SHL, and a lot of others. Employer typically requests provider to administer assessment tests, and then provider contacts the candidates to conduct the test. A lot of times, provider has a sample test questions on their website.
Once you know which provider will be assessing your skills, it's a good idea to visit their website to find sample questions.
Now let's look at the very tricky question, which is frequently used as part of a variety of different tests. What is the ratio between Alice's and Bob's profit for the month of February? And you have a table here which lists 4 different months: January, February, March. You have Alice's profits and Bob's profits. And you have 4 choices for the ratios: 2:3, 2:5, 3:4, and 1:3. Which one do you think is right? Let's see how you can get to the right answer here. First, to get to the right answer, you need to identify Alice's and Bob's profit for the months of February, which is represented by amounts of $32 and $48. So the ratio of Alice's profits to Bob's profit is 32 to 48, which is an equivalent of 32/16 to 48/16, which is an equivalent of 2:3. So the correct choice here is choice A, 2:3. I'm pretty sure you've nailed this question, but in case you need to practice more with similar questions from real tests, make sure to download my ebook with more practice questions using the description of this video link that's available there.
Let me share you smart ways to get prepared for the test.
One of the smartest way to prepare is to find out who your provider is that will be conducting an assessment test, and use outlines and sample questions from the provider. The providers might be Indeed.com, SkillCheck, IKM, Kenexa, SHL, and a lot of others. Once you know who the provider is, you can go to their website, find out sample questions, and practice with sample questions. You can also practice LinkedIn assessment test questions on the topic that you will be assessed. LinkedIn test is free. It gives you exposure to the sample questions. And also, you can get a badge that will enhance your profile for potential employers. You can also research the topic you're trying to prepare for online and download ebooks to get ready for the test. Hands-on experience is very important. You can find relevant training and follow along to do hands-on exercises using practice videos on the training. If you have a question or ran into an obstacle during your practice exercises, try posting questions in the comment sections of the video. Channel owners or members of the channel monitor the questions and respond to the inquiries. And last but not least, consider subscribing to relevant YouTube channels. I encourage you to consider subscribing to Online Training for Everyone. We have a great community of people helping each other to prepare and pass the test. Now let's look at the question, which tests your knowledge of numerical reasoning. A girl starts to run at the speed of 5 miles per hour. After 1 hour, a boy starts to run at 10 mile per hour speed from the same location and going in the same direction. How long will it take for the boy to catch up with the girl? And we have 4 choices here: 1 hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1.5 hours. What do you think is the right choice? The correct answer here is A, 1 hour, and here's the reasoning. Boy has twice of the girl's speed, and for boy it will only take half the time to run the same distance compared to the girl. After an hour, Girl already ran for 5 miles, and she will run another 5 miles in the next hour. Boy, on the other hand, will run 10 miles an hour. Girl will run 10 miles in 2 hours, and for the boy, it will take only 1 hour to run 10 miles. So boy will reach the girl in 1 hour. Hopefully you've got this one right.
Thanks for watching. I encourage you to check out our daily question challenge in the community section of this channel. I also recommend that you check downloads in the description section of this video. Please also check out resources page on our website, howtoanalyzedata.net/resources. If you like the content, please give this video a big thumbs up. This tells us that you need more content like this. I would encourage you to share this video with other people that might be looking for the job. This will help them to get prepared and pass assessment test faster. Please consider subscribing and following this channel. We have a community of great people helping each other to get ready and pass the test. Please leave questions, comments, or suggestions in the comment section of this video. And all the best on your interview and assessment test. Thanks for watching.